What up, what up? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Uncensored Podcast. I'm your host, Slap Rock the King, and I'm in here with the Uncensored crew. Lil Honey is in the building. What's up, Lil Honey?
Hi.
We missed you last week a little bit.
A little bit? A lot of bit. You probably did. Simone did a good job filling in for me. I appreciate her.
Simone did do a good job. Somebody even texted me about Simone and said that
engaging.
she said she was.
Yeah, that's a good person to have in.
Whatever. More Wine is in the building. What's up, Wine?
Hi.
How you feeling today?
I feel wonderful.
You lying. You just
told us you was hungover. You fucking don't lie to these viewers. This is what we be talking about.
This nigga.
This is what we be talking about.
She just said 20 seconds ago, I'm drunk. And now she's fine.
But I mean, I am fine.
Oh, my God.
Golly, I had to, listen, I logged into work this morning. I was online for 2 hours. I was like, I got to get the fuck off of this. I got to get back in the bed. I couldn't handle it. I had to lay back down. And so I'll do that tomorrow. Because I had a long night.
All right. We got a special guest in the building. I had to bring my man in here so we can talk some shit today. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I needed an even.
You always feel like
because I get attacked every week.
Oh my God, you chose us
every week, but I didn't think I was gonna get attacked every week. Like I thought
you are being. We don't attack you.
No, you're right. We don't. You do.
Oh, damn. Oh my God,
nigga, you do every week. But look, you know something, bro? I just noticed something that we got a lot in common, though, right?
Okay.
And your daughter, I did not know that. I just found that out today. That me and your daughter got the same damn name.
You and my daughter have the same
name?
My
daughter and your daughter got the same name.
I'm about to say, unless you got another name.
I was looking
we all got different names. Your daughter and my daughter, is your daughter named Dior?
Her middle name is Dior.
Okay, all right. Because I saw that. I was like, I never fucking knew that.
Her middle name is Dior. Her first name is Anaya.
Okay, all right.
Really
yeah. So when I saw that today, I was like, damn. But ladies and gentlemen, this is my man BF Bamidele is in the building. What's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Not much, man. I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Yeah. I'm happy to have you here. Look, I remember like we both had like this walk in life that we was taking a while ago.
You know it's crazy. Whenever I be on podcasts and stuff, man, with folks that know me, right? I never know where people are going. I need to come with a non-disclosure joint. You know what I mean? Because
NDA.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm here right now doing something totally different than what I used to be doing.
So listen,
let me know. I like to know.
I be sitting here like
I wasn't gonna talk about your walk. I wasn't gonna talk about
do your thing.
I wasn't gonna talk about your walk, but I know you was there for me when I was getting into my walk of life and being real heavy spiritually, and I hit you up and you came through and you supported me, and
for sure.
I really appreciate it.
It
It was definitely hot. But so I got my man here. We're gonna talk some shit, and then we're gonna get into the show. But because we was talking about this backstage in the green room. So look, God. Yeah. So when you are for real, because when you getting your pussy ate, right?
That's a real intro right there.
Yo.
When you get your pussy ate, right? And
man, you trying to destroy my brand for right now. I ain't even there. Oh God. Come on, let's go.
So do you, and this is for all the women who have like a fupa, a little stomach, a lot of stomach. Like when he's eating it, do you lift the stomach up
for him?
Do you lift it up for him, and then do you look at him while he's doing it? Like after you lift the stomach up, do you look at him?
Honestly, me laying down, my stomach kind of flattens out.
So your stomach come back on you?
Yeah, kind of go backwards. So
you can't see, because if your stomach go back, then your titties is in your face.
Yeah, it's a lot. But it depends on the position that I'm in.
Right. So what if you like sitting at the edge of the bed?
What I like to do is I like to like climb on their face, like sit on their face.
Sit on his face?
Yeah. That's a good position.
But you still got to move your stomach back and
now,
look at him, right?
So that way I would move my stomach. a little bit so I can see what's going on.
Craig.
What's up, Greg? How you doing? Good down there? Can you breathe, my man? Are you okay?
Come on, Craig.
Come on, Craig.
But yeah, I mean, listen, you know, I don't want him to die.
Like you talking shit to him when
You know what? And I had this conversation with somebody because, you know, I had a nice little bald headed whole shit weekend. I don't like all that talking.
What?
I don't. Moans is fine for me. I don't need you.
You don't like shit
Put
talking?
your head in my swallow this dick. I don't want all that. Like, I'm like, okay. Like, I don't want it. I'm good. I don't
like
need all
one
that.
time, he can't
A
say it
little
2
bit,
times.
but let me just say, I had an experience with somebody who was overly aggressive with the talking. And I was like, all right. Okay, like you're drying my shit up. It's too much talking. I can't think. Like my brain's doing too much.
He drives your pussy up. Come on.
He ain't dry my pussy up,
Oh,
but
shit.
it was just a little bit too much. Like it was a lot. It was a lot. Too much talking turns me off.
Why? When you, you know, when you were,
When you were,
you know, in sexually involved, did you have to? Like when you lift your stomach, did you look down at him? Like
Yes.
You did?
I'm definitely gonna look down.
Do you talk shit too?
No, I'm not really a talker.
I would have been surprised if you said you was a
But
talker. Though.
I mean, like, if
I
I,
know,
say
I'll be
something,
surprised.
it may just something might come out. But
Really?
I don't really, I'm not really a
yeah,
talker. No.
I call on him a lot. That's probably the only thing.
Call
Yeah,
on who?
that's the most I could say is.
Who you call on?
I say that. The guy was like, "You say that a lot." I'm like, "I do."
Say what? What am I missing?
Oh my god, like calling, like, "Oh my god," like, all the time. So
She said I call on him a lot. I'm like, nigga,
call
who
on
is he?
him.
That's what I thought, but I didn't think it. I'm like,
That's
what I thought she
I call on him.
I was.
I ain't calling nobody name, niggas. If you start saying that nigga name,
I'll
I'm not
say the
saying
name.
it. No.
The name sometimes just comes out. It's
I'm
not
not
like
like
I'm not
Charles.
I'm not
doing all that.
I'm not planning on saying
You gotta
the
have the
name.
right name.
And I'm
for
definitely
yours.
not calling nobody daddy while I'm
you
fucking.
gotta
That
be
shit
a-
is
I
my
like
dad.
gangster.
My dad is in my life, so I'm not calling nobody daddy. It's hard for me.
Oh,
I'm
daddy
not,
sounds weird
He
sometimes.
is not. Call me daddy.
I think
no.
it might depend on how. Oh no, that
You're a
sounds nasty.
pedophile. I don't know. That's weird
It
to me.
depends on how you say it, I guess.
Right,
But
I'm
that
not,
way
I'm
don't
not calling
sound
you
that-
daddy. I'm
But you're
doing
not
that.
calling him nothing. You ain't saying his name. So it's just quiet. and
It's
you're
not
dead.
quiet at all. Now that is not. It's not quiet.
So where the noise coming from?
She said the moans was cool.
Right,
She
yeah.
just don't want to have no full-fledged dialogue.
I know, like, I don't want you
no
to-
uncensored podcast in the
Right,
background.
like what?
It wasn't.
And you know what it is? Like the one guy was like, "You don't never tell me when you're coming." I'm like, because I'm coming. Like I'm not.
Sometimes I don't want
do
to.
that?
I don't want to hear it because
The one guy say it turns
No,
him
I-
on. He
right,
like, tell me
I
when you're
don't
coming. I'm
wanna
like,
hear it
I don't.
because it-
And I'm like trying to remember to tell him, but I'm like, I'm in the
Why
middle
don't
of
you- why
coming.
don't you-
because
Like,
as soon as she say it, I'm coming.
Oh,
Don't tell me shit.
but
Don't tell me
guys,
nothing.
especially when you give a head, because
Yeah,
that's what they really want me to say it all the
What?
time.
Say what?
I'm coming. They be like, oh, tell me that you come in when I'm
Oh,
giving
while
head.
they giving you head?
Yeah. He like, it turns him on. I'm like, I understand that, but I'm coming. Don't you hear me fucking moaning, calling on God? Like, I'm in the process.
That don't
and you
really
just-
mean you
This
coming.
calling on God is sending.
I am. Yo, I'm so happy in the
That
moment.
is sending me, man.
No, but seriously, I'm not doing all that.
You're not
it's
doing
hard.
all that?
It's hard. He asked for a lot, but I'm like, I'll try to remember.
He asked for a lot.
Like he wants me to do that. I'm like, I'll be trying to remember, but I'm like,
Your mind be somewhere else.
Yeah,
Your mind be
exactly.
somewhere else. All right.
right.
So you cool with getting choked?
I mean,
And I know you like getting choked, right, Juan? Because I think I heard you say that.
we saw it on stage.
Oh, true.
She had a little-
Yeah.
We saw it on stage.
I like
Yeah.
a little
That's subtle response.
aggression.
Yeah, you saw that?
It's a little more than choking going on.
A gentle choke.
It's
No,
gentle.
I wasn't nothing gentle about that choke on the stage.
That was a good choke.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And I was kind of upset that he was the one that
did-
had to do that to me, though.
No, not your face didn't look like
No,
that.
I mean,
You
I'm
was
just
enjoying
saying.
it.
No, I did enjoy it, but I'm talking about like
Just on
because
stage,
that's
she
you know.
got a nurse on the
That's
side
my
ready to
mans.
resuscitate her. Listen, I'm gonna pass out. I need you to bring me back.
He grabbed my hair the right way and everything. He did a
Damn.
good thing.
He remember.
Because you did got it. Because I think you said you got wet a little bit.
You did say that.
You definitely
Y'all
told us
said
that.
that, but yeah, I did.
She
I did.
Yeah. She
It was
got-
fun.
She got wet a little. All right, I wanted to get that ratchet shit out of the way because I think we're gonna be a lot of fake being serious today. just a little bit. I just don't know, like, What is it with these fucking parents who are just leaving their kids with anybody? Like, I have a hard time understanding that. I just remember growing up, like, my parents my dad didn't even allow me to spend the night at my uncle's crib. And it wasn't like because my uncle was a bad individual, my mom's brother. But that's how strict my parents were. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you can't spend the night out anywhere. And now it's like these kids, these parents are just letting these kids hang and stay with anybody, a motherfucker you ain't known a whole year. And for this little boy to be murdered the way he was murdered, they still ain't found a body. The mom left him with the stepdad, allegedly. And the stepdad sent him to a babysitter? I'm confused on that. I thought the stepdad was the one that's supposed to be watching him. And now that he is presumed dead, well, they know that he's dead. They got evidence of him being dead. They just did not find the body yet. It's just, it amazes me to see how, and then these parents get on TV, and I actually thought the mom had something to do with it because I just didn't, to me, it just didn't feel right. Like,
how old were they?
They was in it. The girl, I don't know how old the stepdad was, but I know the girl was like 20. I want to say like 24 or something like that.
Yeah,
she wasn't in her 30s though.
Early 20s.
Yeah, she was early 20s.
These young kids.
And that's the thing is like these kids. We say this all the time. Like kids are having kids, babies having babies. Like you don't know. You don't know. You don't even know yourself, and you having another kid. It's like a thrill. It's like the new thing. Like to have a kid young so y'all can party together, so y'all can smoke hookah together. Like that's how I feel like because they not educating one another. No. You know what I'm saying? You 20-something years old and I be seeing these young moms in the wintertime and these kids don't be having these babies don't be having no hats on, no jackets on. And I'm confused, like this is a fucking infant. This is an infant. I see a 1-year-old and I see the mom. Hurry the fuck up. You can't be walking like that. Come the fuck on.
That drives me crazy, man.
I don't like
there's this girl on Instagram where like her son be cursing and putting the middle finger up and all this stuff.
I think I've seen that.
And everybody just be laughing
at it.
Like, how y'all even watching this? Like, how?
See, what we got to understand is.
Like, how y'all even entertaining this?
But they are looking at it in a different way because you can get rich or you can become famous overnight from Instagram.
That's the real thing. Because people ain't really want no money.
No.
They just want fame.
They want the fame. They want the fame.
Right, because they have a lot of followers.
Right.
Somebody showed me their page, and I was like, this does not make sense. Like, the little boy saying, fuck you, cursing, middle finger up, and they laughing. They talk about Jaheim. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, it's too much. But back to what you were saying about the young baby, King, 2 years old. My thing about it is, and I've been very serious about this, I know stepdad, like, it takes a lot. My daughter is 12 years old, and I would say this, and it have with everything on it, that no man has met my daughter, like physically. And I've talked to, and I've been with men for years, but nobody has met her to the point where they're personally with her. At most, she see them on the phone or something like that. She might know their name. But it is important that you stop bringing any nigga that you're fucking around your kids. And as a man, I also look at a woman like, oh, I can come over already? Like, damn, I just met you. Like, to me, it's bad. I think that goes for men too. Like, don't bring any female around your kids. Yeah. Everybody don't have good intentions. You don't know everybody. So you really have to remember who you are bringing around your kids.
Yeah.
12 years, that's a long time.
That is a long time.
So nothing been serious in 12 years?
I mean, I've had serious things, but...
How long did they last as a serious thing?
It was like, I had a couple like 3-4 year situations. But
so 3 years and they never met your child?
Damn. They never physically met her.
Well, that's met. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
nothing wrong with that.
That's the reason why, you know why, and it is something that I had to struggle with, but because I just had this feeling where, what's the point of a man meeting her unless I feel as though we're going to be moving like into a serious relationship? Back then when I was in that relationship, it was serious, but then there was a lot of like I still didn't feel like marriage was something that was going towards. So I'm like, in my mind, like if you're not about to marry me, why you need to know my daughter? Like he knows my daughter. Like they don't know my daughter. They'll bring stuff. They know about her. She knows about them, but they don't ain't know you coming over my house with my daughter. They're like no. But I also have a big support system, so it's not like. You know what I mean? I have a lot of family. She has a lot of family where she can go places, so I can maneuver. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, and I get that. A lot of people don't have what I have, so I do have a little bit more freedom for her to go to her dad's house or go to her grandparents' house and stuff like that. But
I'm kind of the same way though, because Dior, I think Dior only know about one female that I was ever with, and that's the only female like I would let her. Like spend the night with. Well, she got a daughter, so her daughter and my daughter are like real close, same age. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Dior only seen. She probably seen two females. Well, the two she seen, one she seen one time, but the other one she has seen throughout the years, throughout her life, so she know who she is. Right. Now I mean, it's to the point where Dior's mom is comfortable with her spending the night over there. You know what I mean? But that's just one chick. So I mean I see where you at with it, because like, and as a man, I don't want my daughter to see me talking to a bunch of different chicks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just the wrong narrative that I don't want to show her that.
Right.
What do you think? What I mean? Do you think it's the same way for like boys? Like if you had a son, would you want
would it be different?
Son to see you? Because I know one of my friends, before he's married now, but before he was married, it was almost like he was purposely trying to have his son see him with a bunch of different women.
So like, bad. That's bad, because he is going to grow up. You gotta. Some people don't know, and some people don't like. Motherfuckers don't think this coronavirus shit is real.
I'm definitely one of those people.
I know you. Generational curses is fucking real. Generational curses is real. And if your dad is a certain way with women, and then he shows you the way that he is, you're going to grow up to be the same fucking way. Right, you're going to grow up to be the same way. So I do not think it's cool to show your son like, oh yeah, look, daddy got this girl, daddy got that girl. Because now when that's how I was, like my older brother, I saw him with a bunch of chicks. That's how I wanted to be when I grew up, because I thought that was the thing to do. Right. He was cool. Everybody liked him. I'm thinking everybody liked him because he got all these women. He dressed nice, all that shit. And now as I got old, I'm like, damn, like I made a lot of bad decisions.
We have so many negative things that have just become culturally acceptable.
True.
And then it's hard to even speak against it. Folks, like y'all was talking about people cussing at kids. I was talking about that on Twitter one day, and folks was mad at me. Like, I got cussed at and I turned out fine. You think you're fine.
Right.
You got some psychological issues going on with your mom and calling you a little dumb motherfucker your whole life.
Like, exactly.
I got cursed at, not in that kind of way. Like, sit your ass down, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, my mom was a cursor, but not cursing like at you.
Exactly.
Right.
That's crazy when people call like their kids bitches and stuff. Like, you dumb bitch. Like,
I would never.
I'd be like, oh my God. I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. But our prayers definitely go out to that family. For sure. I just want, this generation to be just a little bit more careful of who you leaving your kids with, man. It's like, and they done, I think it's like 7 or 11 women in Philadelphia that they found in like suitcases, dead.
Yeah, that is getting crazy.
I heard it was a serial killer.
Somebody post that, but it's like nothing is like really being said about it.
Nothing.
That's
what somebody posted.
My cousin yesterday said it was a serial killer.
Yeah,
I was like,
but they not, whatever the media wants you to know and hear about, you're gonna hear about it.
Right.
We're not hearing about this, and I have no idea why, but this is major. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was talking about that
people getting snatched up.
Yeah, and how they was snatching motherfuckers up, like
because they were mostly minorities.
Right, you kidnapping grown individuals.
Right.
And they never coming back home.
But the thing with the Benz is because I seen like a meme. You know what I'm saying? I don't just listen to memes. Like,
right.
Has there been any other real like reports of women in Benz
only one,
outside of the one that was in South Philly?
Yes, it was one in Kensington.
Okay.
That was the first one.
God, can't
Somebody
listen.
got caught
Kensington-
though. Some guy did get caught. I just saw.
That's what I said when they said about this. But she was saying something about West Philly too.
So I ain't heard about the West Philly. I heard about the South Philly
Right,
one.
yeah.
I believe the Kensington one was the first one. And he probably got caught because
I believe anything they say happened to kids.
anything.
Me and my daughter, she see
yeah,
that
yeah,
she
yeah,
that
yeah.
ride there.
That Allegheny.
Oh, y'all go that way home?
That's a horrific ride.
Quickest way to my house. I live right off Allegheny, so it's like you coming past there, like, and to mind you, we always like leaving.
It's depressing.
1110 or whatever, and we coming all the way down. It's like
It's depressing, man.
and I tell her, I'm like, and they said this is what drugs do. Like I tell her, like I show her, I'm like, this is what this is.
I picked this girl up one time when I was when I was Ubering.
Fuck no.
Listen,
From Kensington?
I usually I would cancel on
Cancel
somebody,
the
right?
fuck out
But
of that
usually
joint.
I'm looking at you to see. But she, she was sitting. She put a different address in there, and rather than versus what her house was, she told me she was on her way to go look at another house because she hates where she lives. She says she grew up somewhere else in Philly, but she had like her windows and stuff boarded up on her house because she said she was trying to deter people from coming to her house all the time. She said it's like walking zombies everywhere
is.
around here. She was like, and I can't even let my kids go outside. She was like, I want to get out of here. I was like, I said, to be honest with you, I was about to cancel this ride because I don't really be. If I drive, I pick people up in New Jersey and brought them to K&A.
Yeah,
You know what they going there for.
Of course.
Ain't no reason you
Of course.
coming from Edgewater Park, New Jersey.
What?
Going to Kensington and Allegheny. But you
Kensington
telling
got
me,
that good shit.
oh, I have to go. When you start explaining, I don't care where you
Bitch,
going, sis.
yeah, I'm
Like,
just
that's
here to
not my
drop
business.
you on.
Just give
You
me
and
the
your
tip.
boyfriend with his missing teeth.
Right. Just
I was
check
like, I locked my
Jersey,
doors.
all we to
Jersey.
Get the fuck
Kensington got that shit. Look, them fucking smokers where I work at in Norristown, some of them
Yeah,
motherfuckers
you and your
ain't-
fucking
Yo,
Norristown
whoa,
stories.
Whoa.
I be cracking the fuck up. Them boys, they be wildin'. Like you need
That
to
lady
I
in
got
the
them
wheelchair
niggas, I got
every
them
day
niggas
though.
on payroll though. I got them on payroll. Like they be doing my work. I give them food. I give them sneakers. Like I'm doing good shit though. I'm giving them food and
You
sneakers.
giving back. You doing
I'm
charity.
giving
I
back
bet you
though.
on there. I'm with you.
giving back though. I'm giving them food. I give them niggas some sneaks. Like yo, pull that trash. Make sure you sweep that up. I'm being here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga be
I
out
gotta
here
take
taking
my
the-
nap.
Like,
He gotta take his
no,
nap.
because them niggas be in there fucking it up. Like, and I'm like, yo, I ain't even supposed to let y'all be in here like that. I know y'all situation is fucked up. I've never been homeless. So I get it that you need somewhere to go. But why you gotta fuck up the place that you staying at? I for the life of me, I don't understand it. Where I work at is about almost 20 trash cans. Why when I come in, y'all got trash on the floor?
No, clean that shit up. Yeah.
Like, clean that shit up. Like, if not, y'all got every time I come, cause I had the Rumble One Bull.
For real?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I had the Rumble One Bull.
Hold up, he out there
and
fighting the fucking crackheads. What's
Where
wrong
was
with
the camera when this happened?
World
Star.
It wasn't
How
no
did it
camera.
even start, man?
Yo.
Yeah, that's what I want to
I
know.
need this
Tell us
whole
this
So look.
story.
How did you rub on crackhead?
No. This wasn't even a crackhead though. This was a fucking a regular passenger. So he's standing under the no smoking sign. Smoke. Right? So he's a Jamaican boy. And I said, yo, bro, you gotta take that outside. I guess he had a Napoleon complex, but I didn't say it to him. I didn't say it to him like yo, take that shit outside. I said, yo, bro, you gotta take that outside. It was 3 girls standing on the other side. They wasn't with him though. He's like, I don't do nothing. I ain't gotta do nothing. I ain't taking nothing outside. I said, bro, you standing under the no smoking sign. You gotta take that. You gotta smoke outside. Why you want to smoke in here? This nigga comes to me and blew the smoke in my face.
Oh, hell
Oh,
no.
like this.
hell no.
Let's go outside. And he followed me. We walked down this long ramp, down the steps, and as soon as I was already down on the last landing of the step. As soon as he got put one foot on it, I'll start whooping his ass. I start fucking him up. I was like, yo, you did all this shit. I guess he was trying to impress them girls or something. Cause they think cause you at work, you not gonna do nothing. I want y'all to stop thinking that. Cause everybody don't think, I don't think like that. I do not think like that. I don't think like that. Like,
Rumbling on the
yo,
job.
cause niggas be jumping the turnstile and I be like, dog, you got on red bottoms, you got on a Louis belt, but you can't pay $2 to get on the fucking train? Oh, fuck out of here, old head, whatever. I said, but you's a bum. I got $250, you don't. Then they want to rumble me. And I'm like, you the one don't got the money to get on the train. Like I don't get it. So I try to keep it up and up with them fucking homeless people. You know what I'm saying? Now they look out for me though. Some of them really look out for me. Like I was about to argue with somebody, and the homeless boy was walking to me, and the homeless boy was like, 6 feet, nigga. 6 feet. He was saying that to the bull that was about to come.
So you up there doing
That's
too much
funny.
for that job. Now,
Right,
I ain't stopping nobody from nothing. Y'all go do y'all thing.
No. It's not. See, that's not it. Like, it's not about SEPTA. My thing is, you disrespected me. It's not like I'm standing there like this in all black. You see me with my SEPTA shit on, and you just gonna jump the turnstile like fuck me. I don't go to Popeyes and walk behind the counter and take a spicy chicken sandwich and walk out. I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I respect.
You might be successful. I never had one of them Johns.
No, they good as shit though.
I never had one
They
of
good
them
as shit, but it'll send you straight to the bathroom. Yo, before we move on, right? It's this story, man. It was really, really sad. I don't know if y'all seen it. This lady in New York who's been getting harassed by her fucking neighbors, right? And the cops, the city, nobody was doing nothing for this lady, right? The motherfucking neighbor was taking his dog shit and his own personal shit, throwing it on her yard. The lady wrote a big ass note on her front door, and took a picture of it and put it on social media. And she was just explaining, look, I'm a single mom. I live by myself. I'm
white or
afraid.
black?
She black, but the neighbors is white. Okay.
Right.
And I'm a single mom. I'm afraid to come outside with my daughter. She don't even take her fucking trash out. Cause the neighbor is I don't know who he is, but he know a lot of big people. And they don't take her trash. She called the cops. The cops don't fucking come. So it kind of went viral right now. It went viral. It went viral, and now she got a bunch of niggas outside her crib.
Oh, I seen it where
a bunch of black motherfuckers outside her crib, sitting on her lawn.
They got motorcycles.
Oh,
They bringing her sodas, juices, waters, because the neighbor was sitting outside with a fucking AK.
What?
And he an old motherfucker.
Right, hold on. You're not even allowed to have guns in New York. Well, New York City.
It's crazy.
What part of New York were they in?
It's a weird part of New York, though.
Okay, all right.
It's a weird part of New York. I forgot the name of it, but it's a weird part of New York.
I did see that about all these.
And I felt so sorry for this lady because I'm like, wow, she called the cops and the cops literally didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. She took a picture of her garage, and her garage is full of her fucking trash that been there for months because they not taking her trash.
That is crazy that they're allowing this to happen. God.
I was just so happy that it went viral that now she got people out there like that's backing her up and stuff like that.
But the situation has to get handled.
I mean,
yes.
It has to. It's no way. Like, she got videos, pictures of human shit, dog shit on her yard. And she can't even take her daughter outside.
Oh my
That's
God.
wow.
When she called the cops,
the brothers showed up though.
Oh yeah, I was like, it's got to be somebody got to show up for this lady, and it finally happened.
You know how I get.
Listen, man,
it
was about to be on that type time.
Yeah.
Like, yo, all right,
I would've went up.
Somebody got to make a phone call, and I'm just happy that she's not going through that type of stuff. It's like a legal battle that they're going through now. I don't know. I think she sued them or suing the police department.
Yeah.
Everybody, the trash.
Yeah, because I'm gonna try to find the pictures for y'all. But when I saw the picture of her garage with all her trash for months,
wow,
you know that shit stink.
Yeah.
Sue them. Yo, she might get some money for that.
Oh my, it's really bad, man.
That's when social media works for you.
See, that's the thing. Stop moving around them folks.
Yeah, please.
Period.
Please.
Stop moving around.
My
them
sister
folks,
was saying
man.
that she was like, it's actually scary now to even go to the county because you're less protected there.
Yeah.
You are less protected.
You are.
Like that video when they was in Atlanta and them little boys was just walking and the cops just messing with them for no reason. They were just walking down the street not doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't go nowhere.
You know, a blessing to me is when you get a new crib and stuff like that, maybe you're a first homeowner and all that shit. But to me, that ain't even a blessing. The blessing is having a good ass neighbor.
Yeah.
If you don't got a good neighbor, you just moved into this house, your fucking life could be a living hell with this individual. And if they racist too,
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I'll tell you one thing I ain't never gonna have. A living hell because of a neighbor.
Yeah.
Ain't never
Whoa.
ever gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
Ever
It's
gonna
crazy
happen. Y'all
though.
get wild. Y'all gonna learn something fast.
Oh yeah. And
All this positive stuff, I relapse. I will relapse.
they push you to that point though.
Real rap. Because like I really be on some serious positive, stop the violence. This is what I do every day. But then every once in a while, somebody will really try me, right? Mm-hmm. Someone could try you. Then after a while, I go all the way left.
You got to, though.
I
You
go
got
all
to.
the way left. Then it's, damn, bro, you supposed to be the speaker.
Nah.
Don't start with me then, man. Don't poke the bear
this is what I
because when
hate,
they wake up, man.
it's a problem.
You can't give a message and still be human. You
I'm
know
about
what
to
I mean?
say that. I'm human.
I don't know why you're a little crazy.
But I'm still human though.
You are a little crazy because I get that a lot. Like people be like, "Oh, you're in education. You can't tell somebody not to have human reactions to things."
Exactly.
So I can be as positive and live this life and do all this, but at the end of the day, if you are, trying to get something out of me to the point where you being physical, you taking some type of power away from me, you're going to get some type of and I mean, I have good self-control, I think, for the most part.
I do too. I can
But
take a little disrespect, but if you disrespect me too many times,
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
nah.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
my thing is that you ain't gonna think you gonna be able to just do whatever you want.
You
Right.
ain't gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, folks don't
Yeah.
go to. They don't stop at one.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Right,
listen,
right.
bro,
You give a
Right.
motherfucker
You
an
got
inch,
to
they take a
stop.
mile.
Right.
Nah.
I don't.
You got to stop.
I don't own my prop where I live right now. I live in an apartment, right? So my neighbor, everybody on my street lives in a duplex. There's all, everybody. So
Right.
I think right now the people who live directly next door to me were annoying ass people. Like it was crazy because when I first moved into where I live now, older people lived downstairs from me and next door. 2 old couples in the one building. Then these young people moved in there from wherever they came from, and they are a freaking disastrous mess. They moved in. They have multiple broken down cars parked in the back and in the front.
Taking up spots.
Now, taking up spots. Now, he had these 2 white vans out there forever, and they were broken down. So one time, the first time, because I was like, he moved it a little bit. And then I went to go, and he messed up like where the rest of the parking spaces can fill between where the street and this little driveway is. So you can't park in front of the driveway. So I'm like, I was like, are you planning on leaving your van there for a long time again? And he was like, yeah, it ain't no it ain't no assigned parking. I was like, I'm not asking you that. I was going to ask you if you could just back it up some so that more cars can fit here because it's messing up the amount of cars because we already was at capacity because these neighbors downstairs, they don't know how to park. So he said that so that happened. I don't even know how long after this it happened. I just noticed that the vans weren't there anymore. Never said anything to him because I don't speak to him. I spoke to his girlfriend all the time, but never really spoke to him, especially after all of that. So then one day I'm putting the trash out, me and my son. He come walking down the street from wherever he was coming from with his daughter. He was like, yeah, and I don't appreciate what you did with my vans. So at first I'm like, maybe I hear him say that. And I was like, what? He said, he just went in the house. So I rang the bell. I was like, what
You was on go.
I was like,
You was on go. You gonna train this
the
lady.
little girl came to the window. I was like, can you tell your dad or whoever that guy is to come to the window? And so he came to the door and he was rolling the blunt. I was like, what did you say to me? He was like, I said, I don't appreciate what you did with my vans. I was like, I didn't do anything to your vans. I don't even know what you're talking about. And he was like, well, it's just ironic that maybe it was a coincidence that all of a sudden my vans was missing after you said something. But I was like, don't assume that I did anything with your vans or blame me or try to put this on me. I was like, he thought I called and had them towed. He said I called and they told me that somebody from your address. I said, first of all, I'm not the only person who lives here. Number one.
Well,
number
you
two,
got your shit.
it wasn't me. I did not do that. I was like, I wouldn't do that to somebody. So
I would.
but I know
The whole block feels this way.
the only reason why I didn't do it is because somebody had my car towed before. And I had to pay all this money to get the shit out. So I was like, I ain't really want to put him in that position, you know. But I still had somewhere to park. It's not like I didn't have anywhere to park. So, but he blocks my neighbor parks in the garage in the back. He blocks my neighbor all the time. You got to squeeze between his car blocking one of the broke down, the one that you could drive is blocking this way. You got one in the driveway, and it's just so I think he did it. So then fast forward to when they wrecked when that guy messed my car up. He was out there like he was my BFF. He started speaking to me all the time, man. But here's the kicker. That's not it. The other day, you know how they've been late picking up the trash. They put all this all over the grass, all over the place. Then all of a sudden, clothes is hanging on my gate. I was like,
that is trash.
They let their dog just go out and shit in front of everybody's house that's this way. It's shit everywhere in the grass. You can't even step in the grass to get your car. You got to step over it to go inside.
You did say that about the dog
horrible.
shit. That's
it's
crazy.
horrible. And you be like, Sheba! That's what you hear. Sheba, get back here.
That's the dog?
That's the dog. Just let them shit everywhere. I mean, they are horrible neighbors. I would hate to be living there.
Because, like you said, it's not gonna last long.
What you gonna do?
It's not gonna last long. I already told you, man. Like the mom can get it, the grandma can get it, the grandkids can get it.
What?
Everybody in that household.
The damn grandkids.
Oh
man.
If you not, I feel like if you not stopping somebody from being ignorant, you ignorant too. You know what I mean? If you not saying, "Oh, Timmy, come back," and you just allowing Timmy to be an asshole, then you're an asshole with him, and then I gotta fuck you up too. It's just bottom line. I'm not playing that shit,
Timmy.
man. Like I like y'all know how I feel about these fucking Karens and all these other motherfuckers. Like I'm praying.
What
that
if it's not a Karen? What if it's a Shaniqua?
Ain't no fucking black girl gonna do no dumb shit like that. And she gonna get slapped too.
Oh wow. Okay.
Anybody can get it. That's what
Anybody
I'm telling
can
you.
get the hands.
The last thing that's gonna happen is I'm pulling my phone out and going live. This
He
woman
already-
won't let me into my apartment, bitch. If you don't get out my way, I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna tell you one time. Next time, I'm moving you.
Listen, you know, like sometimes
He said,
even when you gotta put your code in more than once because your phone act like it don't know your fucking fingertips. Like they be like invalid. I know I put the right code in. Y'all sitting there doing that? No, not me.
She won't let me in my own.
Y'all
building.
see the lady that blocked the Postmates
That
guy from
dumb
getting
bitch. What the fuck was her problem? They know. Listen.
It's
They
too many
know who to,
videos.
but
It's every
they know
day.
who to do it to, and just look at the areas and the communities and the places that it happened.
Has it happened in Philly though?
I haven't seen a Karen episode in Philly yet.
Oh, some Karen stuff happens in Philly.
But
you
I'm
ain't
saying,
see the joint I posted?
No.
Dog, listen, you know I be recording the videos.
Yeah.
So I'm out there doing my thing, recording the video. White lady in
Oh
the
wait,
white lady
yeah.
in the window.
I did see that. I did see
Hold
that.
on, what video? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm a speaker. So,
Okay.
So one of the things I do, I record videos of me just giving messages. And I was going through like a series of stuff, just teaching young guys different things. And I always record it outside on the corner.
Right.
So I'm out there, got my joint set up, and she like, get off the corner or something crazy.
Oh, she
like
yelling
that.
out the window to you?
Yeah, she yelling
All
out
in
the
the back
window.
of your video?
Oh, man, I wish it's on my Instagram, but it's far back, man. But I didn't post all of what I said and did. It had been too much.
Just
you know what I'm
edit it
saying?
out. Just edit that part out.
Yeah, I edited some of it. I went off on it. So yeah, she told us, I've been living here 7 years. I ain't never seen you. Come on, man. I'm from
Wow.
South Philly. So yeah, it's going on in South Philly too.
Oh yeah, South Philly.
Well, South Philly,
for
because
sure.
especially them niggas, them white motherfuckers down there is in love with that goddamn Christopher Columbus statue.
Oh my god.
Oh,
like it's
my
ridiculous.
God.
Like, are you seriously?
Them
And Christopher Columbus wasn't even Italian. Like, come on.
Listen, it don't even matter.
We know
But
he wasn't
that's
Italian.
just showing you, like, you know, where a lot of people are.
Yeah,
like,
what they care about.
You care about a statue, about a murderer, rapist. And
I grew up in South Philly all my life. Went to the lakes when that was open and everything. I had no idea it was a Christopher Columbus statue there. Like, who even fucking knows this?
Ah,
stuff?
yeah,
I just
exactly.
knew that when they start doing them Jones.
Like,
today.
who knows this
I
stuff?
don't
Like-
even know where it's at. But I didn't even know that. Only thing I knew Christopher Columbus had in Philly was the fucking Delaware Avenue, Christopher Columbus Boulevard. That's all I knew.
Yeah, only
I didn't
statue
know
I
that
knew was
motherfucker had
Rizzo.
this statue.
Rizzo was the only statue
Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew or
yeah.
who that was.
Right.
The other Jones, I wasn't even paying that stuff no mind. I don't care. I ain't worried about removing those statues. Like
because
we love symbolism, man.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing about it is like when you talk about removing it, and you see people who
To
are
respond
against
to
it, and I'm like, whoa, wait, you know what type of individual this was? Like, so why are we praising? Everybody knew what type of individual fucking Rizzo was.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that.
I feel like that's the only
You know what I'm
statue
saying?
that really should be like. I don't know why that statue was even there because, I mean, he was
Well,
an
at that-
icon
at that
in this
time-
city, but
He was an icon to white people.
Yeah, to
yeah,
white people.
but
yeah.
I mean,
You know,
no, it's a
speaking
disrespectful.
Speaking of icons, this is an icon in North Philly.
No, the fuck is
It is an
not.
icon in
God.
North Philly.
Why we?
And
we talk
and-
about her too
Y'all see
much.
it.
And she go by the name of Auntie Saul.
You didn't like her last month.
I still don't like Saul like that. I mean, me and Saul got a love-hate relationship.
She don't even know you. She don't know you.
He got a love-hate relationship.
Right.
Huh?
Me and Auntie got a love-hate relationship. Listen, so I saw the video. Look, that fucking video went viral so fucking quick.
She
It's
got like 300,000 followers, man.
but everybody, Baller Alert reposted it.
Yeah.
Shade Room reposted it. Everybody reposted that shit, right?
Shade Room ain't got shit
I
else
don't. They
to
said
do.
Black Chef. I was like,
Yo, they definitely said Black Chef. They definitely said Black Chef. So my thing about this is this.
Please, because I need to hear this.
I don't actually agree with her doing that at that job because I just feel like number one, them girls they not showing you loyalty. That's number one.
Right.
So if I walk up to them, you paying them 12. I walk up to them and say,
Well, I got
"What's up?
15.
Y'all want to make $20 an hour? Walk out right now." So they gonna leave you too. They gonna leave you
You
too.
gonna get 'em
know
how
what
you
I'm
got
saying?
'em.
I mean, it's fucked up that they making $7 to $8. I didn't even know McDonald's
as a manager
was doing
in
that.
training at
I was
that.
making that. No, I was making more than that, and I was making more than that in fucking 99, 2000. Like I don't even know how that's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I didn't totally agree with them walking out.
Right.
Now this is the thing, Saul is not open every day,
She's not. Or
And-
for a long time.
and that's
and they're
another
gonna
thing.
do way more probably at this
So
restaurant.
my
than
thing
they
is
would
this:
at
so
McDonald's.
we making
Putting them
if
fucking
you
burgers.
making $7.78 or $8 an hour, and you getting paid every 2 weeks, and you getting, let's say, 40 hours a week, right? I'm not good at math, but I'm pretty sure that's close to maybe $360 or $300, close to $400, depending on if you cover somebody else's shift. Now, if you getting paid $12 an hour, and you only working 2 days out the week, you ain't even working for you. No, I give you 3 days in 2 weeks. Cause she's not open every day, and I'm not even sure how long she's open for. I don't even think it's a total of 8 hours that she's open for. I'm not sure. I just know she's not open every day.
Right.
Where you making the more money at?
But the thing about it is, for me, it's so many lessons that could have been learned in this situation. I feel like what she's doing is great. Like, you giving somebody a job.
Of course.
Why couldn't you advertise like, hey guys, I'm having an opening, use your social media all the time, right? If you want to work here, come here with a resume in interview attire. Like, teach the kids how to interview.
Right.
But
Yeah.
she did that also.
Oh, I didn't win.
No. That was
Yeah.
the first thing she did. She
Yeah,
made a video saying that I'm hiring. She
hiring.
says,
Okay.
she says a lot of people that want a
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, like,
but-
I like that. I didn't see that. But
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
that
that
didn't
was-
go
yeah, she
viral.
did that
I
first.
don't follow her, but
But see, like, that is what I would respect. Like, just going and telling somebody to leave a shift. Like, I get everything. Like, well, it's just McDonald's. We're not going to keep shitting on McDonald's. McDonald's got a lot of us fucking started.
Got me
A
started.
lot of people was making money working at fucking
If they
McDonald's.
paying them $7 an hour, it's just McDonald's.
But at the end of the day, it's
So
still
we
a
ain't
fucking
gonna-
job.
we ain't gonna- yeah,
It's
but
still
I'm
a
just saying.
job. And when you was in high school, you worked at McDonald's.
Yeah, but I wasn't I'm telling
You
you,
was.
I swear on everything I love, I was not making no fucking. I told
You
you.
had to.
I
Back then,
told
it
you
In a way,
I
you
was
was
the
making
crew.
more.
You
I
right.
told you I
Back
was the
then we
crew
was like-
trainer.
You started there?
Yeah, I was the crew trainer. Remember that's how I met
But
the fat
when
joint.
we were young, minimum wage was like $5. It was like $5.15.
Yeah, it was five. No, it was $4 something. I think.
It might-
At
well, I'm not-
$4.75 at one
You're
point.
a little-
wasn't
you're
it?
a little older than me.
I don't know how old y'all are.
It was $5 when
I
I
remember
was.
it being $4.75 at one point.
Yes.
I never made that though because I didn't work.
Now, I'm 38, and it wasn't never that low.
It was $5.
It was
y'all.
No.
I never made no $5 an hour.
No.
Yes, it was.
I remember it
We
being
first
low
started,
like that.
Minimum wage was $5.
I wish we could
I
ask
never
Alexa.
made $5.
Oh my!
Nothing.
Y'all don't remember? It was so long ago. I'm letting y'all know. If you gotta understand, minimum wage now is $7. That
It
shit was
wasn't never
Let me
going
see.
up.
Let
$7. That shit
It wasn't never
me
going
see.
up.
Let me check.
It wasn't never
It
going up.
did.
That's the problem.
It never. I don't.
No.
Listen, I don't recall making $7 an hour.
I think when
know
I
I
was-
made between.
I can remember 7.
I know
makes
I made,
sense.
and this is so.
$8.25, all that shit.
Because
I'm salary.
I worked at McDonald's at Red Line Road, and you gotta understand, back in the day,
They paid more
certain,
out there.
certain McDonald's
Yeah.
paid
Yeah,
you
they
more.
did.
So
I was
I worked
showing
at
him.
Red Line Road, and I worked at Oxford Valley, Oxford Circle McDonald's. I worked at Brewer Huntington Park, and I worked at Allegheny, but I didn't stay long at Allegheny. I got fired.
Yeah.
Damn, you was
Look,
up.
and 19, it says a minimum wage was $4.75 an hour on October 1st, 1996, and to 5:15. This is from the Department of Labor, but it went to
Yeah.
5:15.
Is that in Pennsylvania?
Not in every place.
But it's not gonna be no 7.
No.
I'm trying to tell you. I remember
I
it
know,
being around
but I've
$5.
never made.
Y'all guys, it was a long time ago. Y'all 38, 39, 40.
I told you I
Nigga,
remember it being.
I remember if I made fucking $5 an hour. I've never made $5
You
an hour.
did if you was working back then.
Not me. Not the fuck. Man, I would have sold fuck. I would have kept selling weed. I would have kept selling weed if I was making $5 an hour.
My whole thing is
Okay, so in '97 in Pennsylvania it was $6.76,
Right, so
And
I
then-
know I was
That
making
sounds-
like
and then
eight something.
Yeah, it's a
$6.93.
whole lot more than 4.
Yeah, it's a whole
I
lot
said
more.
5.
I remember it being. I remember seeing
I said $5.
$4.75.
$40 hell up.
But
But it started off at 5 and then it went up. Listen, I mean, at the end of the day, Saul, you know, the fact that she's giving these girls a job is dope. But I do think, for me, I've always, in any job I had, tried to just have good job. Like just come into work on time.
You don't want to burn no bridges, man.
Yeah, you don't. And I
You
get
don't
it.
wanna burn
Everybody's
no
just
bridges,
McDonald's, but you never know when you're going to need somebody. Like I know I got a job. All my jobs I got was off referrals. Never had to interview because somebody was like, oh, I know somebody that can do that job for you. You see what I'm saying? So you don't always want to just do that. And I mean, it's clout. These girls is on here. I just want to hear a month later if it's still good.
Bring the story back.
Like
Bring
bring
the
the story
motherfucker-
back.
Bring the
Bring the
story
story
back.
back.
and you
Well,
know
listen.
somebody gonna be on their
Listen.
Instagram.
Saul
And
don't
like,
bring it back,
and
she
then not
might
for
fire
that, don't
them.
get in nobody's fucking car. Like I understand
That
Saul.
was her
that was
tactics.
creepy as shit.
That was the weird-
Get
she
in
was like,
auntie's
get in.
car, like sis.
Right, I was like,
I don't want kids thinking
I
that.
never watched the entire video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
get in auntie's car. What? You sound like a fucking creep.
I
What
think,
the fuck is wrong with you?
I actually think like Saul really could be bigger than what she is.
Yeah, she
if-
could.
You know, but some people don't mind just being ghetto. Some people is just
Well, her extraness is what made her who she is.
Yeah.
and
If you remove the camels and all of that, her personality didn't.
Yeah, she wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's
she
true.
wouldn't
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
She wouldn't be.
There's no substance
but-
under all that, probably, maybe.
and that's a gift and a curse because I'm gonna take it a step further. Look at Jennifer Hudson. When Jennifer Hudson was big, you know what I'm saying? Like she got a lot of notoriety. She got that motherfucking Oscar. I don't know if she won the Oscar or she got the Oscar nomination. But after that,
I think she did
She
win.
won the Oscar. She lost all that weight. You know what I'm saying? She changed. She changed from who she once was. And do we hear about her? We only time you see Jennifer Hudson is at somebody's funeral when she's singing for them.
Oh Lord.
That's the only
and doing some kind of
and maybe
tribute.
and maybe a
Well, to be
commercial here
fair,
and there.
well, outside of Dreamgirls, it's still the same exact thing.
But I'm saying, like,
It's not like, and I love Jennifer Hudson's voice.
too.
Yeah,
but
her
she
voice
just-
is amazing.
She has the worst writers in the world.
Right,
Yeah,
like
she
she ain't
do.
got
She
to
need to-
sing.
she need to get with Neo.
If she can sing,
Neo write good songs. You know he wrote
do.
to the left, to the left. I mean, what's the name of that song? Irreplaceable.
yeah, release it to the left.
Speaking of music, I witnessed. I know you didn't see it. One Heck, did you see that battle? Heck, did you see the battle? Yeah, you see it. So I witnessed one of. This was the second best versus battle that I seen. I always say Beanie Man and Bounty Killer was number one because of it. I actually felt like I was in Riverdeck when I was watching that shit.
The Riverdeck.
I really thought I was at Riverdeck watching that shit. I was like, yo, these niggas is turning the fuck up. Like, I was happy to see DMX fat because I know that he's sober. That's number one.
He ain't sober.
number one.
He
No,
might
no,
just
no.
be off drugs.
Well, he still looking sober. He looking sober to
As long
me.
as he off the crack.
As long
Yeah,
as
he
he
ain't
off
on
the
no crack.
But one thing about fucking crackheads, like, You know our crackers, they all talk the same motherfucking way.
Out the side of
The
their mouth.
nigga up in Norristown talk just like fucking DMX, but it's not as deep. Like DMX was talking to Sweet, he's like, nigga, we know you over there. He's like, why you whispering? Like, you know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg said Metal Gang. I'm like, what? What is X saying? What is he saying? All fucking crackheads talk like that. Like, they mouth go to the side.
Right.
Like, all they words is coming over here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bobby Brown
they
look.
got the Bobby Brown. Yo, that shit is crazy. But I felt like it was a win for the culture because I was telling BF that in the back, like, it was a nostalgic feeling for me because listening to Snoop, that 93 Snoop, I wasn't able to listen to him when I was a kid growing up because my parents was real strict. Like, we had to sneak and listen to that shit. So I'm listening to nothing but a G. I'm like, oh my God, this, you know what I mean? This is that shit. And then I'm listening to X. Like, X was like my high school years. You know what I'm saying? It just brought back so many good feelings and memories. So I just felt like, I actually felt like DMX won. But then now look at it, I'm like, I don't think nobody lost. I just feel like everybody won because it was just that fucking good. Whereas though we got to see two legends, they still alive. You know what I mean? They both doing well. Like we said, DMX look like I know you off that crack. With a stomach like that, you ain't doing no crack. You ain't doing no motherfucking crack with a fucking big ass stomach like that.
Yeah, he did look big. I was like, ooh.
I was just happy. I was happy to see that, man. If y'all
Question
didn't see it.
As an older brother now, you know, growing, evolving, like how does it really feel to listen to like some of that music? Because I can't do it.
So listen.
Why?
When
bitches
ain't shit came on,
I can't do it.
I was like, oh shit. Like, but this the thing though. Look, if you think about it now, right? Bitches ain't shit. When that came out, it got a lot of it was a lot of controversy about the song, right? But now in this era, it's like it's okay to be called that, and like
so
they glorify. It's like in this era, it's glorified to be a bitch.
Right.
When back then, like
you couldn't. Yeah,
bitches ain't shit.
Bro, that was the evolution, right? That opened the door for the continued disrespect.
Because they changed bitch into a term of endearment versus
hey
bitch.
Which is not. It's never a term of, a bad word never becomes a term of endearment. You just get conditioned to being disrespected.
Yeah.
Same thing as no nigga is a term. No, it's not you cannot turn a bad word into a term of endearment. You just okay with being disrespected.
Yeah, I got this. It's this guy that worked near my job, older guy, right? He from down south, and we was having a conversation about the N word, nigga.
You said the ER on us the other day.
Yeah, because y'all probably was acting like niggers.
Oh. Yeah, like why would you call me that?
Because you probably was acting like one. Hurt. So this is one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life, right? Real kind, older gentleman. And he smoked weed. That's the only bad thing I can say he do.
That's bad.
When I had that conversation about nigga, he turned into a whole different person. He said, nobody better not never call me that shit. He's like, I don't care if it's N-A or E-R. Nobody but not never call me a nigga or nigga. And I'm looking at him like, who the fuck is this dude? Who is you? But he felt disrespected if anybody even used that just as a term. Like, yo, what up, my nigga? He's like, yo, I don't play that shit. I mean, and I get it. Like, he from down south, and, you know, them guys from down south, they don't play that shit. Them older guys down there, they ain't with none of that shit. Like you said, we are conditioned to it. I'm guilty of it because I say it all the time. Yeah. What's up, my nigga?
It took a lot for me to get it out of my vocabulary.
Yeah, because you know why? Like you said,
we so used to it.
You get accustomed to it.
We are accustomed to something, and it's like being addicted to something. I will never judge anybody who's addicted to something. Cigarettes, alcohol, drugs.
It's hard.
I've never been addicted to no substance, but using that word, you know what I'm saying? I'm addicted to it. Like,
or even just to stop cursing, it's hard.
Yeah,
it is hard.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, because it's hard. I always said it's the hardest thing for me, and for some other people to do, and you might can agree with this, is to change your life. Because
that's not easy at all.
You will have to change every day. I wake up trying to do something different. I swear on every day I wake up, I try to do something different. The smallest shit. When I get to work sometimes, I'm up at 4:15. I got to be work at 5. I try to, when I get to work, sometimes I go right to sleep. I said, Slap, no, I ain't going to go to sleep. I'm going to read a book or I'm going to write in my journal. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to listen to some music. Sometimes it don't happen. I go right to sleep. I'm conditioned. I'm used to going to work
change your habits
and taking
are
a nap.
very
You know what I'm saying? It's so fucking hard to change what you've been doing for 30-something plus years. And using the word nigga for me is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hard. You know what I mean? I don't even, and it's like, I don't even like, damn, do I want to stop saying that word?
That's
like, the
that's the real thing, because
the
a
thing,
lot of
like,
us will fight to hold on to it.
Right.
Women will fight to hold on to the right to call each other bitches.
Right.
They won't even say, no, it's wrong. Like, no, ain't nothing wrong with it. They will really try to tell you it's a term of endearment. It is not.
It's not. It's not.
Especially when, if it's a term of endearment, it's always a term of endearment.
Yeah.
It don't change depending on who says a term of endearment. So now if a man call you a bitch, it's a problem, then it's not a term of endearment.
Right.
If a white person call you a nigga, it's a problem, but it's not a term of endearment. Term of endearment is always a term of endearment.
True.
That is true.
True. But hey, white people don't call me the N-word.
Yeah.
White people don't call me the N-word.
Don't sing it
Nah,
either.
I feel, but
Don't call me the N-word.
I'm the same way with black people.
Yeah.
Though. I mean, I ain't gonna get crazy, nothing like that.
Right.
But I'm like,
Karens,
don't call me that.
Karens, Kevins. Don't don't do it. So listen, all right, first let me give a shout out to our wine sponsor, Love Jones. Shout out to Lori. You can get the Love Jones, www.adornbyher.com.
Say that again, bro, because I ain't even hear
I'm
that.
sorry.
I'm sitting next to you.
www.adornbyher.com. She has red wine, white wine, and the rosé, and she make all kinds of baskets for any type of occasion: funerals, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, anniversaries, entanglements. She Lori got an entanglement basket. Y'all need to check that John out. It's really dope.
You're wild.
It's really dope.
You
Like
are
it's
wild.
really dope. It's really dope.
She do not have no entanglement
She
basket.
do. She got an entanglement basket. Why?
What's in the bed? Like
There's some crazy shit in there. Like
Go to the website, check it out.
Go to the website www.adornbyher.com. Check out the entanglement baskets, and I it's a lot of motherfuckers in entanglements right now. Like,
listen,
man. So Kanye West was at South Carolina doing a rally. And he was talking about a lot of stuff. And he went to talk about Harriet Tubman, and he said that Harriet Tubman did not really free slaves. She just sent them off to other white people. Man. So
Kanye was your guy real hard one time, wasn't he?
Kanye is
Right.
he was my guy real hard when he was doing music. I just feel like this, and this is with anybody. If I'm not educated on a lot of things, I won't actually speak too much about it. You know what I'm saying? I won't speak too much about it because I don't want to be in front of cameras and say something stupid that I'm going to regret, and I'm going to get a lot of backlash for it. I disagree wholeheartedly with Kanye about the Harriet Tubman thing. I felt like what he said, he could have said it differently.
Right.
Like, oh, she really didn't free slaves. She just sent them off to other white people. And if I didn't know shit about Harriet Tubman, I would have thought, damn, Harriet Tubman took other black slaves to other white people to make them slaves. Because when the way he said it, that's how I took it. Like, oh, so they were still slaves. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? Harriet Tubman took them from Maryland to Pennsylvania, right?
PA.
And yes, she did take them to other white people, but those other white people were helping slaves and other white
Enslaved people.
enslaved people.
Slaves.
Right. They were helping them. You know what I mean? Hiding them, feeding them,
Right.
trying to give some of them jobs. You know what I'm saying? When she came to Philadelphia, she worked at a hotel or something like that, and she became a nurse or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that she took them to other white people for them to still be slaves. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the fucking case. Where else was they gonna go anyway? She couldn't take on the other black people. You know what I mean? There were other black people that were free. Harriet Tubman's husband was free. He was a free slave. Mm-hmm. I mean, no, he was a free man because you ain't a slave when you free. You know what I mean? He was free. You know what I'm saying? So who else was she supposed to take them to?
Yeah, she wasn't taking them to white people to be enslaved.
To be beaten and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
he can't never say.
He don't know how to articulate
what he's
the shit that he's trying to say.
Brain, like what's in his brain is not coming out the right way. So I feel like that's why he offends so many people all the time.
If he's saying he's bipolar, I really think he's autistic. I think he's a little autistic.
I like that.
You're really brilliant, but you just don't have communication skills. Right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Because he's always, every time I see him and everybody's mad, he's always on point. It's just that you got to get past the dumb way he said it.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I saw the clip initially, because I'm always trying to think big picture. Plus I know the realm that Kanye is always in. He's always in a realm of absolute freedom, which is, everything I deal with is black nationalism and black people not wanting to be integrated, but us to be absolutely autonomous. Mm-hmm. So when I heard, I'm like, okay, I can see where it might be going. And then I found another clip because whenever somebody just post a 15-second clip,
you got to see the whole thing. Like there's got to be more to it.
I wanted to know what was more. So after that, he continues to talk about like basketball players. It's all these black basketball players, but they don't own a team. There's all these black musicians, but they don't own, and everything was about absolute ownership. Definitely should not have used Harriet Tubman.
Yeah.
But I appreciate Kanye pushing certain conversations that we really need to have. But since folks, for one, we're in a culture where everybody's looking to be outraged. That's the first thing. Every week, we looking for something else to be mad about. It's like, fuck, y'all so mad every day because somebody says something. What does... Even if Kanye is 100% wrong, what that got to do with your life that you're that mad? Mm-hmm. I hate hearing Candace Owens talk or Sheriff David Clark or Jason Whitlock, but they say some dumb stuff. I'm not just going to be like, I'm outraged. It's like, I turn them off.
But
turn them off.
So do you agree with them trying to get him in a hospital? So do you think the fact that they're trying to get him hospitalized is behind the abortion comment? Or the comment about North being almost killed?
I mean, listen, I don't know if he's actually bipolar. Like he was tripping out. So I mean, as a family member, I don't think that it's problematic that the family is trying to get him help. I don't think that's problematic at all.
Right.
I just feel like
think we need to have we have to first when you see a clip. My whole thing is, trying to figure out, what exactly is this person trying to get across?
Right.
And I think 95% of people don't do that. It's just, you just said this, but like,
people like that instant gratification. They don't want to.
Did you think of any of what the context could have been? And what he was really saying?
I mean, no. Now I get what you're saying, but when you say it sometimes as dumb as he said, I'm not even thinking like that. So when he said. Slavery was a choice. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? I had to talk to somebody who was well educated and they tried to simplify what he was saying. And I was like, okay, I understand.
Because you can't say slavery's not a choice, but then Harriet Tubman free slaves.
So
she made a choice not to be.
Right.
So if I can make a choice not to be, then I'm also making a choice to stay.
Kinda.
Ain't no kinda. It's either or. Either I make a choice to leave. Mm-hmm. Now there's a whole lot of different ramifications. I might die.
You might get killed.
I might stay. That's that. But you can't say if Nat Turner can choose revolution, then you chose to stay a slave.
Right. And again, it was just the way it was presented. Like I just felt like when he said that, he discredited everything Harriet Tubman did. Can any of us right now go from 76 in Ogontz to 79th in fucking Woodland or Limburg with no GPS, walking, no MapQuest? Can any of us do that 19 times?
But you gotta.
No. I'm saying, but can Can you do that?
But we had this argument before.
Can you do that though?
There was different circumstances back there. So for me, it's like that argument to me is different. Like they're living in a different world, right?
But you are taking away what a person did.
But again,
we're not in that. We're not in.
I know we're not. But what if we were? What if we were though?
Your argument is coming from a place where Kanye is trying to disrespect or downplay Harriet Tubman.
Right.
I do not believe in any way.
That's what his
point was. His point was talking about true freedom.
Right.
So if we,
I get
like,
that
this
though.
Another thing. This one thing I hate. Any adult, as a fucking grown person, and you talking about it ain't what you said, it's how you said it. No, you better get the damn message.
But how
get
can
the damn message.
How can I get the message if it's not coming off as intelligent?
We got to grow up and try to get the message. If you just want to have knee-jerk reactions to everything, you a kid.
No, listen.
You are a child.
BF, it's things that you post and it be like, all right, I don't agree with what you're saying, but I understand it.
A lot of folks are not even educated enough to disagree with me.
But I understand what you be saying.
Uh-huh.
And it's a
whole lot more articulate than Kanye was.
It's a difference to be like, all right, I disagree with you and I understand it. Where with Kanye, I disagree because I don't know what the fuck he be trying to say.
But did you even try to sit back and think about it?
I did. Listen, when a nigga said slavery was a choice, like you say, you don't want people to say that as an adult. I'm sorry, I'm one of the motherfuckers. Like you need to say it for real for me. Like if slavery was a choice to me, and you gotta understand, us growing up in the era where we didn't learn too much about fucking black history because I didn't fucking know Christopher Columbus was a fucking rapist and all that shit till after high school.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
They don't teach that.
I didn't know none of that shit.
They'll never teach none of that.
Right. So you know what I'm saying? So when you talk like that, like how he did, and he didn't make it like I needed to be clear, bro.
Now, even with the slavery is a choice, did you watch the whole thing?
I watched the whole fucking TMZ.
What did he say immediately after slavery was a choice?
I don't remember.
You know what? I don't want to say that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to say that.
Right.
He
he did say that.
Took it back immediately.
But you know what it is? This is what it is. Everything is a sound bite.
Because that was the TMZ
Everything
one.
is a sound bite. So because everything is a sound bite, we take that sound bite and they run with it. So that's the issue that we do have. Like you say, he had to go and find another video. So I get the point, and that's why I said, is he really bipolar? Like, is he really bipolar?
He's something.
He has to be.
He is something.
Because the episodes he's having are manic episodes.
Yes.
But the reason why I'm saying that is because I had this argument with somebody the other day. It's like, to me, it's like, is it the way he's expressing himself is uncomfortable for people? Like, is that why?
No.
I mean, I just feel like, does he really need to be in a hospital? I don't know about that.
Some of the things that he says definitely come off and sound crazy.
Yeah.
And then some of the stuff people just aren't educated to understand.
So
we go back to the very first thing that went crazy was the whole how sway thing. Now.
Oh yeah, that was
bad. Everybody went crazy about all the things that he was saying in this interview, but that's just because but most folks aren't educated. Now, I went to school for finance. Everybody that I know who was in finance loved the rant because we understood it.
Right.
The whole how Sway thing was Sway just asking him, how come you can't just start certain things and you can't just do this? And he's like, how? It's because in business, everybody knows a monopoly. Mm-hmm. A monopoly is like what Bill Gates has, where one person controls an entire industry. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, if you're in the finance, you understand the next thing under that is an oligopoly. An oligopoly is where 3 to 5 or 6 different people control an entire industry. So it might not look like it, but it is. But you look at cereal, you think it's 1 million different types of cereal, but it's only 4 companies.
Right.
You look at cars, it's a bunch of different cars. It's only you look at clothes, all these different things.
Right.
So he was asking Sway, how am I supposed to get in these industries when they're controlled by a certain amount of people? But if you don't understand finance, you just like,
Yeah.
But I got it immediately. Immediately.
Right.
But we're not trying to. I don't care who it is. It could be a white person saying something crazy. I want to really try to understand what message was this person trying to get across. Then again, I'm a speaker, so maybe that's another reason why, because I understand.
You look at
messaging.
things differently.
I don't want to just have knee-jerk reactions every single day of my life.
Right.
Every time something happens.
Right.
Did you see this? Did you see that? I don't want to be mad.
Yeah.
I like to smile. I like to be happy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I want to know, all right, well, what did they mean? What did they mean by it?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I
so that's
get
how
like that
listen
though.
to him. But with that said, I do not agree with the way he says stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's
I feel like he
my
says
thing.
stuff to get a reaction out of. That's what he
Maybe.
wants to do.
And that's why I was saying that I feel like, to me, Kanye is calculated in the way that he approaches certain situations. For me, that's why
So
I'm like,
true.
I don't know. Does he really need to be in a hospital? I just think he is definitely.
so.
I think he is spiraling, and because there's so many things happening in his brain right now. But that is the bipolar. But that's also the Gemini.
True.
Like me being a Gemini, that's why sometimes it's weird that I kind of understand him a little bit, because I feel like that's me sometimes, where it's like it's so much going on, but it's like, I just feel like Kanye has
with
a lot.
Kanye outside of music. He has always been extremely just socially awkward.
Yes,
Always.
yeah.
Always.
That's where
Yeah.
the Asperger's situation comes in.
And
Asperger's is like really big.
That's why I said that's what I think. That's what I think he has.
Yeah,
It's like
Bipolar
it's
to
in
me-
there.
right,
It's
'cause
brilliant, but I just can't articulate it right.
Right.
And for somebody,
His tweets were funny as fuck though.
Hilarious.
His tweets.
Yo,
was
when he
fun-
called
when he
Chris
called
Jong-un, I was like, wow.
That has to go like
in the
that.
Hall of
shit.
Fame of tweets right there.
That his tweets was
Did
everything.
he really tweet that dinner with Jay-Z ain't all that?
I saw that, but he must have deleted it. He had to.
Well, he deleted
Well,
everything he tweeted.
People make fake tweets, so I didn't know if he
Yeah.
actually tweeted
Yeah,
that.
I thought they were fake. I'm like, did he get hacked at first? I'm like, no,
I
this
was
is
like,
real.
I went right on his Twitter. I'm like, because I think I saw Matt post that joint. I'm like,
Yeah, I saw a Matt
I
post.
was like, is this
It's
fucking
somebody
real?
else.
And I went right to
I
it.
went
I'm
right on
like,
Twitter.
it's
was
not
good.
here. So maybe he deleted
was
because he did delete some shit about
I was
Kim.
crying.
But Kim made a post. So Kim made an official post on her Instagram,
Yeah.
basically saying that he is bipolar. Like that's was what she called it, and trying to get them help and respecting the family and all that. But
I mean, like,
And if he is, like, mental health is real.
oh,
Yeah.
it's so
we,
real.
We
It's so
definitely have
real.
to be more comfortable talking about that.
Yeah.
And not making it all stigmatic and everything for us to understand. People dealing with stuff, man. First of all, we all need counseling. If you black and
Yeah.
and
this
if
world,
you
need
black
some
and
kind
you
of
got that
counseling.
much where he's at in life, you know what I mean? He can't live a normal life. He
Yeah,
can't get
and
privacy.
we talked about that last week. We talked about having fame and how certain motherfuckers cannot
Handle it.
Being
It's not
famous
for everybody. I don't
and
think
a
I can do it.
celebrity. A lot of celebrities do not like it. They don't like it. You know what I mean? It's nothing you can do as a celebrity that's regular. Nothing.
Right.
Going to the fucking grocery store is
It's an event.
it's a fucking event. Going to the hotel.
Right.
You wanna know why? Because if they leak that you're at that hotel, you know how many people gonna fucking
Right.
be there?
Like
Who be doing this leak? Like, they need to get fired,
I don't
arrested or
understand
something.
that,
Like,
yo.
no, seriously, like imagine your life being like that. Like you can't just like and how that fucks you up here. Like he might not
Right.
have started off like that, but living the life that he's living now.
Yeah.
And then you with the
and-
Kardashians and the curse that comes with them.
man.
Yeah, and that's
Was that on the list? The
yeah,
Kardashian
the
curse?
Kardashian curse. Like they prey on them black.
Who has survived the Kardashian
Reggie
curse,
Bush
man?
and Nick Cannon. Reggie Bush, Nick Cannon, Nick Lachey.
Well, they was all
Yeah,
kinda,
Ray J.
Well, Ray J's a little crazy
Ray-
still.
Ray J, but Ray
that
J-
was
Ray
all
J
before
winning right now.
the Kardashians
Right, because they
really
wasn't even
had
really
the fame.
nothing really there. Yeah,
Yeah, they-
Yeah, they came to fame because of
Because
Ray J.
of Ray J, yeah.
yeah. Ray J like y'all owe me money.
But you know,
But he was
they
but-
some hoes though.
No, real shit. Kanye, when he said in that one tweet, like, "Oh, you're not my kids are not gonna be in Playboy." I felt that shit.
Not gonna be what?
In Playboy, like basically saying like, "You're not gonna pimp out Chris. You gotta stay away from my kids.
Yo,
You're not gonna pimp out my kids." That
Khloe
shit was.
Kardashian ex-boyfriends is Rashad McCants, basketball player, Lamar Odom, basketball player, French Montana, James Harden, basketball player, and fucking Tristan Thompson.
Well, she need basketball players because she's 6'9".
She fucking
I didn't
huge.
know
OJ, that OJ.
That's definitely OJ daughter.
That is
I don't give a fuck what anybody say. That's
big as
motherfucking
fuck.
OJ daughter.
is
Yo, but
big.
Kim Kardashian had Miles Austin, Chris
Damn, I forgot
Humphries,
she was with him.
Nick Lachey, Nick Cannon, Ray J, some nigga named Damon something, and Kanye West.
And she dated Diana Ross's son.
Oh yeah, what's his
Evan
name?
Ross.
Evan?
Evan Ross, yeah.
No, not Evan. It's another one.
Hilo Ross.
You don't really see
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't know. I,
Oh,
just, I said Hilo Ross.
They said Diana Ross wasn't about that shit.
Nope.
Oh, they were like, nope.
listen.
Wow.
They don't survive with a black man who has a strong fucking family. They not surviving with them. Reggie Bush got the fuck out of there. Reggie Bush got the fuck out.
Didn't she
of
break
there.
up with Reggie Bush?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
like-
Right. Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
reason why he survived
Yeah.
was because they jumped out on that field on the Super Bowl with all the cameras and shit, and he didn't want that.
Yeah.
He was going to stay, but she was kind of like,
Well, you know what? You're right. But
Oh
Just-
yeah,
just
that
like
is
her.
true.
Yeah.
Just like it's kind of weird.
It is. It is
a little
weird.
creepy.
All right, look, we only got a few minutes left. We didn't get a chance to talk about Harriet Tubman, but we talked about this on. No, I wanted to get deep on her pause if necessary. Well, we talked about this on a show a while ago, right? So I'm gonna ask you, like, if Harriet, because I really believe that out of everybody in the world, Harriet Tubman should have her own fucking sneakers.
What kind of
Yes.
shit is that?
I feel like Harriet Tubman, out of everybody in the world, we got Jordans, we got the Currys, we got the Yeezys. Fucking Harriet Tubman should have a. She walked.
I think that is disrespectful.
She walked from
Tubman,
Maryland to Pennsylvania, and she took niggas to Canada. Y'all ain't know that? She took niggas to Canada. OVO.
Not
Oh
Harriet
my
Tubman
God.
sneakers, man. Nah.
Why she?
Because
What would be the name? What would be the name?
We don't need to commercialize our stuff.
What
man.
would be the name of her sneakers?
You gotta wrap it up, bro.
What would be the name of her sneakers?
Name her sneakers.
Don't
Be
do that, man.
The Tubs?
That's like even with Juneteenth, man. They gonna by next year that joint gonna be super commercialized.
Oh, it's gonna be
Like, we don't
commercialized.
need to
Oh yeah.
commercialize
Well, yeah.
our
Well, of
stuff,
course,
man.
of course, they gonna do it. Look, when them motherfuckers, when Nancy Pelosi and all them got down on fucking one knee,
that was
With
wild.
Kente Cup, that was just
they
like,
was. White people gotta be
I was
extra
like,
all the
who
time.
approved
Like,
this?
y'all wasn't good. Y'all wasn't getting on y'all knee when Kaepernick did that shit 3 or 4 years ago.
Exactly.
Now, you know what I'm saying? After y'all saw that egregious death by them nut ass cops in Minnesota, oh now we should take a fucking knee. And Kaepernick still ain't got a fucking job. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get out of here, right? We gonna give a special shout out to our wine sponsor again, Miss Lori Love Jones. You can get her wine. You can go on her Instagram page. That is adorned by her on Instagram, and you can buy wine on the website at www.adornedbyher.com. I want to thank my homie BF for coming in the building.
Thank you for having me. Thank y'all for having me.
We really
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
you.
you.
we should
man.
come again so we can get into some more in-depth conversation.
Yeah, because you said a few words that I
Yeah.
did not know the meaning
Let's
of.
do that. Yeah.
Can you,
And
which words did you
When he,
know?
when he,
I-
when he
it-
invited him, I thought it was gonna be a bunch of serious. I got here. He talking about eating pussy as soon as we start. I'm like,
Oh,
damn.
No,
you
got me
Kyra.
all- you
No.
got me all brand.
No.
Let's be clear.
Kyra
I was in
started-
the green room.
No.
I did not bring it up
No,
out
hold
here.
on. Me and him was in the green room talking regular. You came up, and then the pussy conversation came up, and I was like, oh, yeah, because, you said, what's the biggest ass you ever ate before? And
I don't even know how you got there.
so he looked at me. I was like, oh, shit. Like,
Here we go. We get ready to go left.
Here we
First of
fucking
all,
go.
FYI, that was in the green room. You brought it to the table.
It don't
That's
matter.
true.
It don't
Right,
fucking
thank
matter.
you. That was off air.
It don't matter. We bring off-air shit on air sometimes, though.
Sometimes,
Bring me
dude.
back, but we just gonna stay the course.
All right,
man.
all
So
right.
I
That
can
never
get,
I'm a-
happened.
So I can get into the way I want to get into.
Yeah, we gonna.
Yeah, let's do that.
I know what I'm gonna bring you back. It might be soon because I got my man Dave Anderson, the business bully.
That's my guy.
Oh yeah. Dave, I forgot when Dave coming. Dave Pulse. He will be on the show soon. He will be on the show real soon.
Oh,
It's one of these
Lord.
weeks y'all ain't gonna be here. I don't know which one y'all not gonna be here, but Dave gonna be on the
August 8th.
show. And Oh man,
Keep it clean.
if I can get
When
both
I'm
of y'all on
out
the show at the same time,
my God.
that is gonna be a crazy ass show. I'm gonna have my dictionary ready. I'm gonna be writing down words.
Please.
Cause you said some shit, and I was like, you said approximately. I'm like, I take that pill.
Oligopoly.
Oligopoly.
I take that pill.
Hey, heck. He said oligopoly. I'm like, oh, I take that for blood pressure. I know what he's talking about. I got high blood pressure. I know what he's talking about. Oligopoly.
What's wrong with you?
20 milligrams a day. Give me that oligopoly. I know. It's like, what? I couldn't stop him because it was just so real. Like
Right. He was
I
in
usually
it. He
cut
was in
niggas off like, oh, what you say? But you was so into that shit. He was like, this is an oligopoly. Nigga, that's what Bill Gates got. He got an oligopoly.
Bill had a monopoly.
Okay, a monopoly. Who got the oligopoly?
The oligopoly is when it's a group of people that's controlling the whole entire.
All right, so
He gave you the fucking definition.
I know now. I thought you were talking about blood pressure pills. I know now,
And
though.
that's why Kanye asked how.
How,
How,
Sway? How? And look at him now. He a billionaire. He wasn't a billionaire when he said it Sway then, but he is right now. So we want to thank everybody for watching. Follow us on Instagram, Unsers the Podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Unsers the Podcast. And follow us on YouTube, Unsers the Podcast. Like, share, subscribe to our page. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm your host, Slap Rock the King. More Wine is in the building. Lil Honey is over there. Giuseppe is over there. Hollywood Heck is in the back. BF is right here. We out, man. We see y'all next week.
Bye.